In our last video, we learned how to create a table. Now let's learn how to insert content into the table. With editing on, click on the edit summary, expand our canvas, click where you'd like to insert the image in the table. Using the file picker, click find or update an image. We're going to click on this icon, click here to get started. We're going to upload the file. What I do now is when I click on appearance, I make the dimensions 100 by 100. It's large enough for me to play with. Click insert. Need to enter the image description for accessibility. Getting started. Insert. Highlight the image and center justified. It's a line center button. That way it's in the center. And you do this for each of the other images you want to upload. We're going to put one here, 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 and here. I'm going to pause the recording now because it's a rather tedious process. It doesn't take very long. It's just doing the same thing over again. You don't have to see that. So I will be back shortly. As you can see, I've added the 5 icons to that we're going to be linking content to in the course. Let's see what it looks like. We're going to save changes. And here we are. We got our getting started icon, week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. Each of these icons will be linked to specific content in our class. Now let's link each image to a specific resource in our course. I want to link the first image called Getting Started to the About This Course page. That's what this is here. It's a page resource. Because I don't want anything to appear in the introductory section other than my photograph and course title, I need to make this resource not visible. If I were to simply hide it by using the hide icon button in the editing menu, which is what we did with the news forum, by the way, then this specific page would be invisible to students. They would not be able to access it. So instead, I'm going to move it to the first section in the class, right here. As I explained in the first video of this series, these sections are not hidden. They are just not visible. I know that's sort of a strange concept, but they aren't hidden we didn't hide them using this icon. We set the course format to have 0 weeks or topics. These sections still exist, and as you will see, they can still be linked to. They are just not visible. I hope this makes sense. Towards the end of this video, we're going to go through these steps again. So what we're going to do is we're going to right-click on the About This Course page, click on Click Link Address, click on the Edit Summary, click on the image we want to link it to, insert edit link, paste the URL. If we'd like, we can type in a title, Getting Started, and let's see what happens. If we go here, you'll see that it's getting started. The title is there. If I click on it, it takes us to a template. Each of these weeks are going to be linked to a book as it was in the actual training class. So I'm going to right-click on this book week 1, copy the link address, and do the exact same process again. Scroll down, click on week 1, click on the link, type in week 1, insert, save changes, and it'll take us, when we click on it, to book week 1. Nothing is there. I just created the link. Okay, I'm going to now just put the video on pause and add the links to the next 3 weeks. I'll be right back. I'm back. So I've added links and titles to each of these icons, so the table is complete. Now, to have the student only see the table with the linked icons you created when they log in, go to the administration block, click on Edit Settings. In Course Format, number of settings, bring to 0. Click Save Changes. Now if you scroll down, you're going to still see all these sections with the name Orphaned Activities. That's because the Turn Editing Off button is highlighted. That is to say, it's still in editing mode. And the way Moodle works is if it's still in editing mode, even if you say that each section doesn't exist, it still does exist as what's called an orphaned section. We're going to turn editing off. And here we are. News Forum is hidden. If you go to switch role to student, all we see is my picture, the name of the course, and the table with the links to each of the sections. This is how you eliminate the need to scroll in a Moodle course. Now your course main page is more like a web page with links to different content. It is more user-friendly. In the next and last video, we're going to learn some tricks and tips to configure this table even more if you desire.